Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Army Black Knights and the USF Bulls. Restate the state call again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, I did catch up with the Army head coach pregame. Their game plan is really centered around throwing the ball today. Why? Their quarterback has a chance to go down in history. They want to get the win first and foremost, but second on their mind, making sure that this beloved young man who has meant so much to this team
and the Black Knights ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bulls offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line. Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people, and they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
There he goes! What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control.
Snags it, and there's running room. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Got a little grass. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keep. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line. This is the 7th play of the drive as they come to the line on 3rd and goal. He stopped a little bit short. Gain of 2 on the play. It'll leave them with 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, South Florida. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get these goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Army's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
On play action. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. Still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bulls racing to the line in a hurry-up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
2nd and long here. Looking for running room. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. There he goes. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Gilmore. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
From the gun, the running back has it. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Trying to squeak through the pile. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls it. He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal makes the grab and room to run. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And I love it, man. Go right back to work. Give the ball right back to it. It's kind of like in basketball, man. When you got a shooter who's hit a few shots, you're like, okay, I'm giving him the ball to make sure he gets another shot.
Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 30. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Finds his man on the RPO. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Between the hashes, it's Nicholson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Working the ground game. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Keeps it himself. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Taken down right away. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires on the move. Complete in the middle. And he gets it right on the cusp. Maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Black Knights offense will go to work. They'll go to the counter. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Rush right in his face. Fires into traffic, picked off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Quick give. It's Gilmore. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the move. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Finds his target. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here.
They go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sells to run, looking to pass. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. Maybe some room here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Working that wide receiver screen. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Keeps it moving. It's Gilmore. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're all over him. Soft spot in the middle. They've got the 1st down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 2nd and long here. DBs will try to keep everything in front. The give to the single back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use the timeout. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Finds the tight end. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. Now USC will call its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They just need a first down, but he wants more than that. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Drama there, fellas, and incredible drama across the college football landscape. Week 14, not for the faint of heart. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And it's Ole Miss with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. This team is now red hot. 3 consecutive victories and one of the most convincing offensive showings we've seen in a long time. Now back to your game at Raymond James Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Gives it. Turning it on. He's got enough. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Black Knights. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish. A 70-yard run to the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Finds his tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Handoff from the gun. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
The give to the back. Sweet cut there. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. They'll send the back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to run it. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. He'll do it himself. Now the toss. Just smothered on the play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sells to fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Way too much juice on that one as it sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick give. Sees a crease. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Hits inside. It's Gilmore. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Keeps it himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Trying to take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Jumped on top of the pile. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big gain. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. From the gun, it's Gilmore. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Turns into the pile. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. No room to bring it back. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Trying to establish the run. And he's brought down after a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Left side is Nicholson. Touchdown! Goal! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now they'll run the draw. Breaks into the open. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One final period to play. We'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Sells to run, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Off the boot, looking for his man. Quickly out to the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast. for a sack.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Blasted as he lets it go.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Keeps it, looking for the edge. There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback. And he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Nicholson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Nicholson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got a man in the middle. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. The Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He'll do it himself. Finding some room. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Trying to slam in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulls.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
Lining up for the PAT. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. Going with the counter play here. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to it. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. They'll try the counter. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback keep. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Pulls it again on the option. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They want to run this quarterback. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gilmore.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
2nd down to the air. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll go to the counter play. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Good, strong tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Rush is on. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with a W.
The wins keep piling up, and the stakes get higher along.